Hello everyone. The next topic which we will be going to discuss is about the plastids. So here a plant cell is been shown. So why the plant cell is been shown? Because the plastids, they are only present in the plants. They are not present in the animal cells. So this is a type of organelle which is present in the plant cells. Now where are the plastids shown in the figure? So the amyloplast and the chloroplast which has been shown, these are the types of plastid which has been shown in this figure. So what is a plastid? Plastids, they are a double membrane organelle that are found in the cells of the plants and the algae. So they are only found in the plants and the algae. So let's start with the introduction first. That they are double membrane semi-autonomous organelles and they are present in all the living plant cells and the photosynthetic protist. There is a multiple copy of dsDNA as a genetic material and 70S ribosomes for the protein synthesis, and they are responsible for manufacturing and storing the food. So the plastids, they are responsible for manufacturing and storing of the food. They often contain pigments that are used in the photosynthesis and different types of pigments that help them to change the color of the cell. So this is what the main functions of the plastids are. Now, who discovered who discovered the plastids? So plastids was first named by Ernest, but later on there was a Schimper that first provide the clear definition of the plastids. So plastids, they are the site of manufacture and the storage of important chemical compounds that is used by the cells of the autotrophic eukaryotes. So autotrophic means which makes their own food. So that are the autotrophics. They also contain the pigments that are used in the photosynthesis and types of pigments that determines the cell's color. They have a common evolutionary origin and they possess a double-stranded DNA molecule that is circular, like in many cases of the prokaryotic cells. Now, there are various types of plastids. The first is the chloroplast, then comes the chromoplast, keratinoplast and the leucoplast. So first we will discuss is about the chloroplast. So chloroplast, they are the one of the important member of the plastid family. It occurs it occurs in all the photosynthetic eukaryotes and act as a site of photosynthesis. It has a double membrane that encloses a fluid filled region which is called as the stroma. So in the next slide basically we will be showing the figure also that what are the important parts of the chloroplast are. The main function here the chloroplast has is it helps in the manufacturing of the food, and the byproducts that are produced are oxygen and the water. So the chloroplast, they have a chlorophyll, that is a pigment which gives green color to the plants, and also they help in the absorption of the sunlight that helps in making the food for the plant. So this is what the chloroplast is. Now we can see here that there are being labelings on the figure. So this is a type of plastid. The chloroplast is a type of plastid. So the inner membrane is being depicted here. There is a intermembrane space that is present between the inner membrane as well as and at the outer membrane. So this is the space between the inner membrane and outer membrane. So this is called as intermembrane space. The third point is the outer membrane space, outer membrane. Then comes the stroma. Fifth one is thylakoids and the sixth one is the lamellae. So these are all the parts of the chloroplast. So chloroplast, it is an organelle that contains the photosynthetic pigments For example, chlorophyll, that gives green color to the plant, and they capture the sunlight and convert into a useful energy, and they release the oxygen from the water. So they release the oxygen from the water. Moreover, as shown in the diagram, so chloroplasts, they are present in all the higher plants, and it is oval or biconvex. So you can see the shape of the chloroplast, that is oval or biconvex. And moreover, they are double membrane because it has outer membranes and inner membrane as well. So it is a double membrane. Now the thylakoid system and the stroma that are being represented here is the stroma. It is a colorless alkaline aqueous protein rich fluid which is present in the inner membrane of the chloroplast, and it is surrounding the grana. What is grana? Grana, they are the sites of conversion of light energy into the chemical energy. And thylakoid system is suspended in the stroma, and it is a collection of membranous sacs which is called as the thylakoid. So this is what the chloroplast is. The next we will talk about is the chromoplast. So what is chromoplast? They the chromoplasts, they are usually found in the flowering plants, aging, and the fruits. So they convert the chloroplast, they convert into chromoplast. What chloroplast has? The chromoplast has the carotenoid pigments that will allow different color that you see in case of the leaves and fruits. The main reason for its different colors is attracting for the pollinators. So this is the main function, or the main reason for different color is attracting the pollinators. In the next slide, we have the diagram of chromoplast as well. So the chromoplast also has a stroma which is present here. It has a stromule that are like extended here like extensions. Then they have a chromoplast inner membrane. They also have a chromoplast inner membrane. So this is the basic structure of the chromoplast, and it basically appears in different colors in case of leaves and in case of fruits. Next is geranotoplasts. So these are refers to the chloroplast of the leaves that helps to convert into different other organelles when the leaf is no longer using photosynthesis in an autumn month. So when the leaves, they are not using the photosynthesis, the process of photosynthesis is not there in the autumn month, there the role of geranotoplast comes in. So they are basically chloroplast that goes with the aging process. Next is leucoplast. So leucoplasts, they are non-pigmented organelles which are colorless. So they are colorless. They are found in most of the non-photosynthetic parts of the plants. For example, they are found in the roots, and they act as a storage shed for starch, lipids, and proteins depending on the need of the plant. They are mostly used for converting amino acids and the fatty acids. Now the leucoplast is also of three types, that are amyloplast, proteinoplast, and eleoplast. So what are these? First we will talk about is amyloplast. So amyloplast, they are greatest among all three, and they store and synthesize the starch. So they synthesize the starch. Now proteinoplast, they help in storing the proteins, and when a plant needs and can topically found in the seeds. So they are found in the seeds. Aeoplast, so they helps in the storing of fats and oils that are needed by the plants. So this is what are the three types of leucoplasts and their details. Now this was all about the plastids. These are some of the references. Thank you.